Sexy boys, sexy girls, Jeremy Fragrance here. Before I start the video, I want to show you my mini fragrance collection. I would normally do much bit more selection of cheap fragrances, but I simply don't have so many cheap fragrances right here. So I'm showing you what I have right here, and like a cook, I have to work with what I have right now. So in this video, I'm going to show you two great cheap fragrances and one bonus alternative if you don't like these ones. So these two fragrances are worth the money, but watch out. So we're gonna start with these two fragrances. These are the two ones I'm talking about. Versace the Dreamer and Davidoff's Cool Water. Now, as you know, Gianni Versace was shot in Miami, and this was his last fragrance creation before he passed away. And this, in fact, this bottle that I have consists the real original formulation of the Dreamer. If you can easily identify the new bottle, the new fragrance by the new box design. Just look around on the internet. The old one is much more intense and much more old school in the way it smells. This was made in the 80s. This was made in the 80s. And you smell the potency, the loudness of the 80s. So, both are worth the money. Both have character. We're gonna start off with one thing. Both have character. That has been lost these days. We humans have lost our character so hard. And we can emphasize it with different things like smelling powerful and not like everybody else. And with this, the Dreamer, you won't smell like everybody else. With Cool Water, you smell like many people, but this is a different story. I'm smelling right now. Can I smash my head into the wall a little bit? Okay, let me do it. I never did that here, but let's do it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, guys. Let's not do it again. So, this smells sexy. Man, this smells sexy. Some people say this was Versace's take on the big success of Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male, which was a bit earlier, but it smells so different. That's like saying Dior Sauvage is a clone of Aventus because it came 2 years later after the big success. And that would also say Aventus is a clone of Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce because that came before that, because they all are somewhat similar. No, this is not like Le Male at all. Obviously, because one of its main notes is tobacco. So if you're a smoker, if you're one of those masculine guys, not like me, just you're like a real man, this could be a fragrance for you. And I'm not encouraging smoking, but you know, these type of masculine guys that mostly wear t-shirts or lumberjack shirts, this type of stuff, not a suit guy. This could be your fragrance. This is so masculine. It lasts forever. Even the new formulation, the new bottle also lasts forever. So that's another advantage of this one. The performance with this is great. In addition to that, obviously, as I just mentioned, it's cheap. This fragrance is cheap. And yes, it has one drawback. It does not have the highest likability character. This has not the highest likability character. If you compare this with a Polo Blue, you go on the streets, I don't know, I don't think that this will get better results with the ladies than this. Just be aware of that. But performance, this beats it. Character, this beats it. Both are iconic, but this is mega star, man. Okay, let's talk about the second elephant in the room, which is Cool Water. Cool Water is big in character, big in performance, although it's fresh. And obviously it's cheap. How does this thing smell? It smells like cool water. It smells like a fresh fabric softener. Because after this huge success, it smells also fantastic. After the huge success of this, the fabric softener companies started to making their fabric softeners. You know what's funny? I can now go in this place and turn off the alarm, and you will still watch the video, I think, because you like authenticity. 1 second. Okay. And I'm back. So, yeah, very good one. It has one drawback. The likability is good. Likability is good. Most women like this one. The worst comments you will get is, it smells like my dad. It smells like my dad mostly is what you will hear. By the way, if you go to Uber cars, there are these trees that smell like something. They have mostly the smell of cool water. But it's not the original gangster. It's not the OG. We had Creed. 1 year or 2 or 3 years before this release, they already came out with Green Irish Tweed. So it's not the original, but it still made such an impact, it's impressive. So this is another cheap fragrance that is worth the money. Both are in the $20 to $35 range, so that's fantastically cheap. There's one bonus fragrance, one alternative that beats both when it comes to likability factor. It's more expensive, it has less character, and the performance is also great with this one. Which one is it? The alternative is Dylan Blue. So I just get a lot of compliments wearing this. I get a lot of compliments wearing this. So you notice with these two fragrances, yes, they are worth the money. They are special fragrances. But if all you care about are compliments, I would invest $20 more and you can get this one, even a huge bottle, for like $62. And then again, it translates to about $32 per 100 milliliters. But it's definitely more expensive. So this is a fragrance you should consider. It is very versatile, not like the other two. It has a high likability factor, not like the other two. And it smells modern, not like the other two. But it has less character, not like the other two. Okay, so this is the alternative. All of these three fragrances I have linked in the video description. Thank you very much for watching. As a side note to me, of course, I'm pumping my own brand. I literally think I can tell you that I only have about 8,000 euros on my company bank account because I'm reinvesting everything that I have. It's like back in the roots. I had a time where I was really good in terms of financial and I was really down because I bought, let's say, this type of amount of product. And I was really down again. And I think that's why, man, it really keeps me on my toes again and makes me really humble. So keeping it real with you guys, and my company is growing as well, very, very strong. But I say, I believe in it, and so I'm reinvesting it very hard. If you care about my brand, to me, we make the best fragrances on the market in terms of long-lasting compliment getters with high-quality ingredients. This mix no other fragrance brand can compete with, and I can tell it to any vice president, to any CEO, and I have contact with all the guys in the industry, and it's a pretty bold statement, but we will see where this will be in 2 years. It's already now pretty cool. So if you care about these three things, long-lasting compliment getters with high quality ingredients, I suggest you my brand that will show you now. Free shipping to most countries if we deliver, and I mean if we have these countries in the list, because we don't deliver everywhere anymore. And also you only pay half of your order. All right, thank you guys, love you, bye guys. So that's Office for Men.
Everyone needs to get this.
How would you rate this one from 1 to 10?
Say like 10.5.
Oh my god, yeah, I like it. Wow.
It's super strong, it smells like a businessman. It's perfect for the office. No worries. This is super manly.
Smell good. Smell good. Wow.
Smell crazy. Thank you.
Super
super. I love it, really. Wow.